everybody, this is Brey's Ways and I'm Brenda. I hope that you will enjoy this video that I'm putting together tonight. It has a Halloween theme, of course, and I am incorporating the apple as well as pumpkin themes into this one. And I really hope you like this table setting. It is so fun and it's cheerful, very colorful. Can't say that it's not colorful. But I really hope that you enjoy this, okay? So as you can see here, I have my chandelier and I had added some orange and yellow mini carnations on here because I figured that they were just so cute. And they go perfectly with all the blues of all the other flowers. And I just love it. Now I've got a new wreath. Some things I got from my mom. She's been cleaning out her storage sheds on her property, and I went to help her out, and I came home with actually 2 vanfuls, okay, if y'all can believe that. And I called it quits because I didn't have room to stash all the goodies that she wanted to give me, unfortunately. So now if she wants to give me something, it's got to be just something minimal, you know, just an item here or there, but not a ton, because she did have a lot of Christmas and Easter decorations and a lot of Christmas lights in different colors, because she used to make those light up balls. I used to make those too back in the day, but you know, it's just not one of those things that I'm doing anymore, basically because you don't really want to be smelling burned plastic. I mean, that is just not a healthy thing to do. You have to be well ventilated, and you really can't make them outside unless you have an open shed or a good porch, which I do not. So, you know, for me, I would have to make them inside the house. And yeah, so anywho, let me get started and showing you what I've got this evening. Over here under Paula Trady's beautiful picture is this beautiful fall wreath, and it's really a big one. It's really nice. I really love it. I love the colors. I love the flowers, the chrysanthemums, and all that good stuff. And I do love fall, though I am not crazy about winter. Though I was born in November, but yeah. But spring is more my season, but I do love the fall. Only because it's another time that I like to decorate. And I do love Halloween, so it carries on to that. So yeah, so here we got this wreath. Under here is this wire mesh basket that I actually got at a secondhand store in Uvalde for $3. And it actually came full of apples, and I'll be showing those in a minute. Oh shoot, you know what, I totally forgot to bring another item to this table, but I think I'll just go ahead and reserve it for some other time. But the apples that came in here, I do have them here on the table, so you'll be able to see them. And all I did is that, of course, you know, I took out the apples, used them elsewhere, and then I filled it up with all the JP little ornaments that I had gotten about 2 years ago. And they're just so adorable and colorful. I just love them. And next to it is this really adorable metal apple design candle holder that my mom gave me. And I incorporated this really cute candle that my son had gotten for me years ago. So I thought that was a good pairing there. And moving this way is the centerpiece, where I have incorporated around the milk glass cake stand this you know, wreath right here. Those are just very popular, and I used to decorate with them a lot, and I do mean a lot. Back in the 90s, oh my gosh, I sold so many wreaths that I would decorate because they were unusually decorated wreaths, and people just really liked them. So yeah, it was just one of those things that I would do. But my mom had this one and she gave it to me, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to leave it undecorated and just put it as the base for the cake stand. And on top are my beautiful, and I do believe that they are very fancy faux candy apples. And they are made with hand painted faux candy bits with colorful stones and glitters, paints of course, with colored pet bedding, which are those yellow little corn looking little pieces there. And this fancy apple right here has also some of that corn bedding and just a normal color. And it's very kind of Frankenstein-y in color, but it's just drizzled on there. But it's topped with this really pretty, fancy smancy tiger lily that I actually spray painted black and then drizzled on that color with glitter. And it is sealed. So it's something very flashy and you know, like exotic but weird, you know. This has also faux candy pieces with pearls, and the sugared parts is a white sand. And I used the plain glitter as well as iridescent. And of course I fluid acrylic the heck out of this apple here. But it's a very odd shaped apple because of those faux candy pieces. But you know, I like weird, I like strange, I like to be different. Everything I do and always have in my life has always been different from other people's. And that's one thing about me that is never going to change. I can take an ordinary idea and jazz it up and make it my own. And, you know, it's just something fun. Doesn't this one right here look so good? Oh, I mean, for real. It's so chocolatey looking. OMG. But yeah. Next to it here, I have this cute little, I want to say it's a butter dish, but it was missing the topper, right? And it has this really pretty little silver handle, but it's missing the lid. But I sat on there a little dip bowl from a really big bowl that did used to belong to my grandmother, and I think my mom ended up with this little, the dip bowl part of this really big snack bowl. And she had it, and she gave it to me. And I thought, you know what? The color is just so pretty. It's amber glass. It's the iridescent carnival glass. And I just sat it on here just to give it a cute color on the table. Of course, the table has a navy blue table cover with the black spider web table cover on top. So I think that really stands out. Really pretty. Over here are the apples that came in that wire mesh container there, and so I just put them into the orange carnival glass iridescent bowl, right, which kind of mimics the gold of that other little bowl that I just showed you. And I just stuck this really cute little poster here of this witch. In the back wall you see one of my art pieces. I did that one definitely by hand because I had to cut out all those pieces. I made those little three little miniature faux pumpkins, or pumpkin like little pumpkin pies, right? And or empanadas, I should say, really, and the faux cookies. And I hand painted them all and everything and put them onto this canvas, which really has kept up pretty well these past 2 years. And there's a couple of bats on there as well, if you can see them, and polka dots. And that was just very fun. And the little miniature pumpkins are actually glittered up. I don't know if you can see them. I can't reach across the table very well, but there you go. So that was a very fun piece. And it is for sale. I do have that for sale, and I am probably going to take it probably the next time I do an art show, which is going to be coming up in November. But yeah. Now for the table settings, you're going to see this. And it's a mishmash again, as usual, but I can't help myself. I just love using all these different patterns, guys. This is me. Very eclectic. And I decided to use 2 faux apples, right, in the bowls for a splash of more red. And in the center, I'll get back to this, but in the center here are 2 apple little plates that I had gotten at the Dollar Tree, I think a long, long time ago. And I think I ended up giving them to my mom, and then I ended up getting them back. So I'm glad I did, because I was able to incorporate them into the apple themed, space here. But they're so cute, and I put them here to give you the idea that that's where one of the apples, right, are going to be, sitting on when you were, like, if you were to eat them, right? Of course, if I was to